Hey guys, it's here. Welcome to this special interview where I have a couple here. We have Samantha and Sanjay. Sanjay will be coming later on. And both of them have been able to take the concepts that I've shared in the Freedom Business Model. And Samantha is now really inspiring a lot of people in the healing space. And in the last 45 days, she was able to achieve over 7 lakhs by implementing the Freedom Business Model and the principles inside over here. First of all, Samantha, congratulations on pushing through and making it happen.
Thank you so much, Sid. And thank you. Because of you, we managed to overcome a lot of things during this lockdown. And we managed to touch 7 lakhs in 45 days.
Fantastic. So I know you and your husband work together as a combination. So you focus on the content and Sanjay focuses on the technical part. He'll come later and he'll speak. But just let us know about your background. Like how did you, a brief background about you and the healing space. And then what did you do after coming and going through my videos? What were the things that you implemented?
Okay, basically, my father is a doctor. And he works in Arunachal, that too in the very interior part of Arunachal Pradesh. So they didn't have much of help. So as a young girl, I used to always help him out. I used to spend my holidays, even in hospital, just as a volunteer, spending time with the children and all. So that thing was always there inside me, but I never realized. I just used to like doing it. All right. And then with the coming of our second child, being a special child, he is basically having Down syndrome issue. And as he was growing up, medicine was like every single day, some issue or the other. His immunity was so weak. And obviously, when you come to know about something like this, which you have never heard in your life, then you start to Google. When I started Googling about Down syndrome and this and that, on the second day itself, I just told Sanjay, I don't want to Google anything. I don't want to know anything. I just want to take one day at a time. Because there are so many things which you read which actually kind of, break you down. Before time only, you just start thinking of a lot of things. And during those times, as he was growing up, I could see that, he was totally dependent on medicine. And that is how I started looking out for other options, how to help him overcome all these health-related issues. And we tried a lot of things. Whatever people would say, we'll just follow it blindly, right? That is what parents usually do when it comes to the children. And during this period, Sanjay came to know about sound healing, and he just informed me and said that you won't believe. It's been a year now. Not a drop of medicine has gone into his mouth.
Amazing.
And
amazing.
With that, and I somehow it resonates with me, and I got inclined towards it. And so it just move on without any plans, without any thoughts, things just happen.
Awesome. So, and how long did it take for you to learn this science? Like how many months did you put into, learning how it works and how you started to implement this, for yourself?
So basically the singing bowls, it was there since childhood, because being from the Northeast, we had these singing bowls around. We used to play. It was for fun, with no intention or with no thoughts that, this can actually work wonders. But slowly in Google and all, we started seeing that, with sound, you can heal a lot of things. And that was a time when I met Priyang, Dr. M.V. Priyang, and I learned through him. And I'm really grateful because he is the man behind the show for me. I did a lot of other trainings also related to this, but to actually be more clear, more thorough about what is sound and how to use it, it was through Dr. M.V. Priyang. And after that, every day was just practice, learning, and that's it. It just went on.
Okay.
So it's been a year now.
It's been a year. Amazing. Yes. So how were you able to convert this into an online business model? So like how did you structure the curriculum, and how did you go? What did you learn from the Freedom Business Model, the whole process of the videos?
Okay, with the Freedom Business Model is basically during this lockdown period. That was the time when we actually thought now how to go online. How do we move online? And Sanjay said, let's just move ahead. Let's just follow the business model of Siddharth. So we sat down, we went through the videos. I mean, he follows you religiously. Okay. And so he was guiding me, you can do like this, you can structure like this. And towards the end, like the closing part that you do in your business, I started listening more towards that and like spending more time because I needed to learn that part. Yes. So I picked up few from your end, from the business model that you have created, and little bit from here, there. and, give my own twist. And that's how it just move on.
So did you actually follow the curriculum design blueprint to
Yes,
design the
yes, the
different stages?
blueprint. Yes,
Mm.
yes. We,
Okay.
we did that, and we have the courses available in Teachable.
Mm.
Everything, like whatever you were doing, exactly, we followed step by step. And we created the course. In fact, the courses we started creating in the month of November. That was
Okay.
just, without any plan. We just made some videos.
Mm.
It was there. But the lockdown has actually opened up a new venue for us, a new opportunity for us, that we could actually move it online. And every day, like since the 2nd of April, is like getting up at 4 in the morning, thinking what to make, what to talk, what courses to create. So everything has been just going on like that. So we're following,
Superb.
in fact, following A to Z, the system you have created.
Thank you. Thank you. So you have a level 1, level 2, and level 3. Have you structured it in that way? Tripwire, core product, and profit maximizer?
Yes, we have the profit maximizer and everything. We have, I mean, that again, Sanjay is taking more care of it. I just put in the content part. So I just have to know, I just have to know what I have to put in. I just spend my hours doing my homework and presenting it to the others.
Excellent. And how many students do you have right now in your community?
In my community who have actually joined the Telegram group, it's more than 450.
Amazing. And people have bought your courses till now?
So those are the people who have bought my courses.
Those are the people. 450 have bought it. Fantastic. Excellent. Excellent. And you do your weekly calls with them, and you answer questions?
Every Sunday I have a live meditation, which I do. Because I have my concept is like, with meditation, I am adding the sound.
Yes.
Which people are enjoying it. They are feeling they're getting the result. So every Sunday at 11 a.m. for 90 minutes, I have the live session with them. Okay. So they join, and after the meditation and all, then we have a Q&A or whatever you want to talk about. So we have around like half an hour, 15 minutes to half an hour Q&A.
Excellent, excellent. So comparing the offline, you're doing even offline seminars also, right? When you compare that with this, what differences do you see, or what kind of impact do you see with the work that you're doing?
When we talk about offline and online is like, the number of people are more. Offline is very limited. Maybe sometimes you'll have just 50, and more effort. You need to put in more effort. And here is you put on the ad on FB. People just come. Sometimes we have 150 people joining us, sometimes 200. I think maximum it went to 300 around. Sorry, I should not look that side. No, maximum it went up to 315 in one webinar. So and you are more you're more relaxed because you're sitting at your own home doing it, and I feel more comfortable doing it online now, actually.
Then going back. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And that is a different fun also, because it's you interact with people, but this is also different altogether. Here, basically, the closing is much more better than the offline.
Nice, nice. So you learned the whole selling skills going through my webinar, selling formula, all of that. And also,
exactly.
I think, and how are you now growing your influence? Now, were you comfortable doing videos before? Were you comfortable doing webinars before? Or was it a new skill that you had to pick up?
It was a totally new skill for me. I was so conscious. I even look at your video when you were sharing that, my first video that I made, I was so conscious. Exactly, Sadat, exactly, ditto the same. And Sanjay was always there standing behind the camera and just smiling and telling me, smile, talk. So he was guiding me through, but yes, it's a totally new game altogether for me.
Amazing. So what kind of results have you been able to get for your students? Like, have you been able to see some things coming up right now, and messages where people are, and people messaging you saying that, by doing your sound healing, it's working for me. How does that feel? Yeah.
Oh, I really feel great and happy that I'm actually being able to give back. That's why when it comes to the other part, I am not very concerned, but I'm more concerned with the results.
Yes.
And and people are writing, because everybody leaves some comment after they go through my meditation and through my session.
Yes.
So there are more than 300 comments that are there, and each comment, I can say, has shown that, it has impacted their life in some way or the other. And being
Nice.
a woman, so I have a lot of women clientele.
Okay.
So they feel more connected, and they share a lot of things which actually maybe they are not able to speak up somewhere else.
Mm.
So they are also getting the solution, and plus being little personal, so I never discuss it, neither do I do the recording, because some of them are very, very
Yes.
personal. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. So basically, you are able to now scale more. You're able to reach out to more people at the comfort from the comfort of your home, and also you've acquired the skills of the webinar, how to run the webinar. You've done 350, 400 people webinars, and you also understood that selling is a different skill altogether as compared to knowledge giving. So you're able
Yes.
to. So
Exactly, and thanks to you because of that. I've been pushed to listen to your videos and learn, and I'm glad that I did it because it's helping me out now. So we are,
awesome.
I believe that most of us always need to be pushed somewhere or the other, and I am one of them. I always
Awesome.
require the push. Yeah.
Superb. What is your vision, Samantha, in the next 1 to 3 years? Like, what have you set for yourself?
The vision right now that what I have is like by by August, 15 August, I at least want to touch 1,000 students.
Wonderful, wonderful. You're already halfway there, 400 something.
Yes,
Yes, you're going to be doing it
yes.
very, very soon.
So right now it's just 15 of August,
Yes.
2020. After that, I'll
Okay.
plan for my next. Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Great, Samantha.
Thank
So
you.
let's bring on Sanjay. He's your backbone on the tech side. I'm going to ask him some questions to find out
Sure.
what all did he do, and we'll bring you back on after this, and so that you can share your words of wisdom before we leave. Yeah. So let's
Sure.
Sanjay come on. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
So Sanjay, you are the backbone of this entire initiative, and it's amazing the kind of work your wife is doing and helping people and stuff like that. So first of all, congrats on being that backbone for your wife and supporting her in her passion, which is this topic. And tell us about your journey. Like, how did you stumble into this whole Alice in Wonderland story?
Yeah, so it was while browsing through Facebook. It was on, I remember 15th April last year.
Okay.
So I happened to see a invitation to a webinar, and then I saw the webinar, and immediately on the first webinar, I took up the first, the step, the
Yes.
tripwire.
Hmm.
So it was the MMI club offer with MMI. So it was,
Okay.
icing on the cake.
Hmm.
That was the time. So in between with my already the business which I was doing, so I could find time. It was very fascinating. And then I also attended on 15th August Digital Masters Conference in Mumbai.
Nice.
So yeah, so every time, so these systems were very new for me, most of the systems. So I took one system at a time and tried to master it in 1 month, then one system at a time, try to master. So I took a lot of time, like going with ClickFunnels or GetResponse or Namecheap, Bluehost.
Yeah.
So one step at a time. But
Okay.
there was something which was holding me back. Holding me back means should I, shouldn't I, should I? But when this lockdown happened, and
Yeah.
suddenly your business which was running came down to 15 to 25% of the
Yes.
revenue, then suddenly it was like we can say the situation of do or die. So that is the time that we decided to go full on, which was holding us back was not there. So, and 2nd April was the first session, and we were not very sure whether the sound healing will work in this online model.
Yes.
So first one was we were a little skeptical, but on seeing the results of the people, when we asked after the session, how was the session, and seeing the results of the people, then we grew up, and we have been growing, and it's really a wonderful journey. And all the systems, it was very, very lucky for us that we had everything from Logitech to Boya mic to ClickFunnels to everything was in place. So had we not had the equipment or the systems in this lockdown, we would be really locked down. But we had all the systems in place. Only thing was, firing up. So this firing started on 2nd April, and it's a really big success. And the results people are getting is really, it is driving. Like we used to always say that it's ultimately it's the community which will drive you. And now we can feel that because they ask questions and we are trying to find the solution, and what they are asking, we are providing for that. So it's giving us, we don't have to now think of the content. We have ample, content material with the demands of the community.
Fantastic. So you have been implementing all of the systems, everything to the T, like Teachable and ClickFunnels, and you're following everything as it is.
Yes, everything.
And now, where do you spend most of your time while your wife is managing the community and developing the content? Where are you focusing your energies on now?
So right now, my focus is on Facebook ads.
Okay.
So I keep on, monitoring how the ad is performing, what we have to, and monitoring the funnel. Also sending the reminders to the registrants and all, follow-up emails. So whatever the technical stuff, so we have seen a pattern which is there when we start working. We see a pattern. So number of registrants which are there, nearly 45 to 50% is the show up rate.
That's
and
very
after
good.
After the show up rate, when we have halfway through, when we ask people who are for the value, so we have nearly just 25% remaining.
Okay.
In the from the 50% show up, 45 to 50%, then 25% remain, and then the closing is 10% of the remaining, or on the whole, if we say it's 5%. So the conversion ratio is 5% to 10%. So we are seeing the pattern, and now I am planning to scale up, because first we were testing the waters, and we saw amazing results. We have so many testimonials that we cannot handle it. So many video testimonials are coming, so many comments are coming. So now the social proof is there, and now is the time to scale up. So I'm focusing on scaling up now.
Fantastic. It's great to see you and your wife doing this together, and it's a perfect combination. You're handling the tech side and the ad side and the communication.
And we are really hats off to you, Sid, because you were doing all by yourself. So we are saying that we are lucky that we are having two people. Still, still we feel there's so much to do, and so doing it alone, obviously now we can quite something.
Been through a lot. Yes. There's no doubt. It is a journey. And many people watching this also may feel like, okay, everything is happening. But there's been days like 15-hour days, 20-hour days, fixing things. And of course, with every challenge or any obstacle, you're looking at how you can improve it. Like right now, Facebook ads, the price may be rising up on the cost per lead. You have to now figure that out. Show up rate may decrease. So it's a constant game of evolution, and you got to keep working on yourself. That's part of the game. So what is your vision for, with Samantha for the future with this particular project that you're working on?
So we have, the really a big dream, which is, which we have is to have this workshop, singing workshop in Singapore in a cruise. So that is a big vision which is driving us.
List.
Nice. So for that, obviously, we need the current scenario to change. But as of now, like 15th August, 1,000 students in Teachable.
Excellent. You will achieve that for sure. Yes.
Thank you.
Superb. So based on all the courses and all the stuff that you've been through in my system over here, what were the top 3 things that impacted you personally? Like your wife spoke about the webinar selling, and she was able to structure a curriculum, all of that. But what were the top 3 things that impacted you the most?
Among the systems, I really believe that for all online creators, Teachable is really a very good platform.
Yes.
And it has got wonderful, online support, chat, and everything. So that has been a very key role in this, to have that on working on automation. Then ClickFunnels is, I'm a big fan of Russell Brunson and ClickFunnels. It's really amazing. So they, and at the same time, ManyChat is also one of our favorite to, reach out to people, and especially the automation part I really love. Then people type in the keyword and they immediately get the response, and we send audios of the meditations and all. So these are the 3 systems we are, really enjoying right now. Other systems are also good. Obviously, we cannot do apart from the other systems, but these systems are the one we are really enjoying the most among all the 15.
Yeah. Amazing. And there are some people who think, right, why should I buy so many systems? And in fact, there have been also some people typing, okay, when you come into this, into my course, you have to buy so many systems. You should invest so much of money and all that stuff. But you just tell me from your point of view on how is that? Is it, what is your view on that?
No, in fact, for me, these systems really helped. And what I did was, in fact, from last July, I started paying for all the systems. even the courses were not ready. Courses were ready in November. We started doing our first webinars, and but this was a very good thing because you need to be. You cannot just decide. Okay, this day I will make my course, and this day I will buy the system and start. No, it will not work. So to get familiar with it, I think this was, and one very good thing which happened to me was when I used to get messages, this amount is deducted. So I had to just again go back and start working, oh, I have to work, so that, like you always say, put your skin in the game. So that part is very important. If had I not bought the systems and those messages were not coming, we wouldn't be here at this position.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. That's what many people, they want to, they want the fruits without putting in the seed. And these are the systems. And sometimes even in my case, I was spending on systems where I was still using it and working on it. But that buffer time is what helped me perfect the whole system up. And now, it's paying like multifold. So that is something like even Vic says, don't be cheap on your journey to greatness. No, don't cut those corners. And whatever systems I recommend are the best in the world. And it does its part. Like there are some people who say, okay, let's just pick up one system which has all-in-one. But usually I've noticed the all-in-one systems are not very focused on that particular area.
That is true.
So if it's teachable learning LMS, they have like mastered that. If it is get response, email marketing. If it is, ClickFunnels, they have mastered landing page. They're known for that. So they are all their energy is built on that.
iPhone of, like the iPhone of funnels.
Absolutely. It is iPhone of funnels. And there are so many page builders, free page builders. But once you start to get into it, once you get the hang of how to use those systems, it will start to pay multifold later on. And you don't need to change them. Like once it's set, it's forget, just keep tweaking them.
And what I've realized from the people around us that sometimes, going for the free stuff is expensive.
Yes, absolutely. That's a very important point. In the long run, it will turn to be expensive.
Yeah.
Awesome. So great, Sanjay and Samantha, you have really achieved a great milestone, and looking forward to you achieving 1,000 students. So you can bring Samantha back on, but before you bring her, what has been, if you had to bring it down to one success principle, which has really helped you over the years and you want to share with the audience, what is that one success principle? What advice would you give for my audience watching?
So I would always say that once we have a very strong, compelling vision, so because the obstacles are going, we have to be prepared for the obstacles. We don't have to think about the overnight success, which we see all around. There is it's just the tip of the iceberg. So when we have a compelling vision and we gather that community of like-minded people, which really helped being in your, leadership council. So we were always getting, so that was keeping us on track. Had the community not been there, after 2-3 months of experimenting, we would have stopped. But it is the success story of others or the like-minded people on a similar journey, which really made us go through that grind.
Fantastic. So you're saying staying connected to a community is a fuel to growth.
That is true. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sanjay. We'll have Samantha back on, and I would like to hear her vision. Yes.
Yeah.
So Samantha, I had a great conversation with Sanjay and all the help that he's been doing. And it's amazing to see both of you truly come together and inspiring and impacting. It's like, I mean, I'm sure you're learning about the yin and yang, right? So both of you are looking at both the sides of the game.
Yes, exactly.
It's amazing. So based on all your learnings, based on your life experiences, if you have to share with the audience on what has been your one success principle that has helped you create an impact with whatever you're doing, what would that be?
That would be like, if you want to attract happy and positive thing in life, you first need to be a happy and positive person. So you work on your inner world and your outer world will change. And this is something I really believe, because no matter whatever you do, and if you're not really good or happy from within, it will actually reflect somewhere or the other.
Absolutely. That's a very, very powerful message. And in Jim Rohn, I think he says that success is not something what you pursue. It is something what you attract by working on yourself. It's an internal game.
Exactly.
Amazing. So congrats, Samantha and Sanjay. I think you both are on your way to achieving the 1,000 mark very soon. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
And we will do another interview when you achieve over 1 crore in sales. And I'm looking forward to that.
Sure. Yes. That will be great. And before I say bye, I would really like to thank Dr. M.B. Priyang and Siddharth Rajshekhar. Both of you all have actually guided the way for me. Thank you so much.
Welcome. So guys, I've actually posted the link to Samantha's page below in my YouTube channel description. Go and check it out. And if you have to attend her programs, please go and do that. She's great at what she does. And if you want to learn about the Freedom Business Model system, you want to jump into this bandwagon with us and start to build something amazing like this of your own. If you're a healer, if you're somebody who's doing similar things, there's a formula link below. Click on that formula link, get started with us. Okay. Cheers. Thank you so much, Samantha and Sanjay. Wish you all the best.
Right. Yes.